This is total coolness. I mean, I don't know if you realize, but when you look at the roster of interviews that we do, a lot of times there's not a lot of Burgundy going on. And there's a reason for that. And because like Burgundy, even though you hear so much about Burgundy and the wines are kind of everywhere, it's a small place. And these cats aren't running around with wines like these all the time for us to have a look at. So I was stoked when Caroline Perron from Domaine A.F. Gros walked in the door with 2 killer Vosne-Romanées that are so unique from each other, but still so close at the same time. So Caroline, thanks for coming.
Thank you for
Thanks for coming on camera and spending some time with us today. And we recently just did a tasting right before this, actually. And first we tasted the Monopole, Clos de la Fontaine.
Mm-hmm.
Now, first of all, monopole, can you explain what a monopole is?
A monopole means that there is only one owner of this parcel.
Right. So only you vinify this wine.
Sure.
Okay. So first of all, it's kind of geeky and special because this is the only time we get to taste this, is when Caroline is here. Now on top of that, you have another parcel called Auréas. Mm-hmm. Okay. And both of these are what you call them village level wines.
Yes.
Okay. So these aren't Premier Cru, right? Okay. Now, here's the deal. We tasted the Clos de la Fontaine, we tasted the Auréas. How far apart are they grown from each other?
About 20 meters
About
maximum.
20 meters.
Very close.
Help me. Why are these wines so different?
Because of the soil. In Burgundy, if the best way to understand Burgundy is to look from the sky, that everything comes from the soil, in fact. And the parcel, what the roots of the vine will eat will make the wine that you will drink. And basically, even if the 2 parcels are different, the soil is completely different. They are very close, but very different.
Yeah.
Clos de la Fontaine is much more red fruit, very enjoyable, very approachable, even in the early stage, whereas the Vosne-Romanée Auréa has more structure, can be more tannic, and can age longer than the Clos de la Fontaine.
And you see this all over Burgundy, right? I mean, this is what makes Burgundy Burgundy. I mean, these differences, because people laugh when you talk about within 60 feet, the wine could be dramatically different.
Yeah, sure.
But when, like the Clos de la Fontaine, you take a whiff of it, and it's sexy and creamy and seductive and generous. And now that's because of a particular type of soil. Is that the idea?
Mainly clay.
Mainly clay.
Mainly clay, but not only.
Okay.
Where the rocks are exactly, where the fault pass is completely different. So for 2 parcels very close, you can have something very different.
Mainly clay. Okay, got it. So
for both of them, mainly clay.
So mainly clay on both of them. But the Auréas is more bigger boned. I mean, it's like a more sizable wine.
Yes, sure. Maybe more rocks in the soil as well.
So the rocks.
And the slope will add some influence too. The exposure of the sun.
This is tripping me out. I mean, we've tasted a lot of wines over the years, and we talk about these differences. But this is one of those rare occasions where we have the same vintage, same grape variety, same barrel treatment, right? The vineyards are literally 60 feet apart, 20 meters.
20 meters.
The wines are completely different. Folks, when we talk about Burgundy, we talk about these variations, don't laugh. That little road that separates...
Not even a road.
Yeah.
No, just a wall. Just a wall.
This is truly amazing. Wow. Dig on this. Caroline, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For sharing this and giving us the opportunity to take a look at this. Because this is, like I said, to see it in real time, when it happens this way, I'm speechless. Congratulations on the wines. Fantastic job.
Thank you for receiving.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.